Hey collective, what's up? It's Shishi with She Reads Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well today. I just felt like doing a message for the whole collective. Nothing sign specific. Spirit, what is something I could talk to my collective about, that kind of relates to the whole collective, or the majority of my collective could relate to. The 10th house came out, which is the house of work and public life. This house represents like your career, your social status, your reputation. It's your drive that you exhibit in your work environment. It's like this house is very goal oriented. It's where your midheaven is placed. And because this is all depending, this house all reflects like your goals and your work environment. It also, labels or places you in a certain social and public status, and puts you in a place of responsibility for like your community or whatever your purpose is in the world. And you just want to see what your, like, if your placement is in Capricorn, if you aren't like, if your placement isn't ruled by the Capricorn placement, which this is the ruler, the 10th house is ruled by Capricorn. Like you just, you figure out your placements, or you look into your placement and, work with your strengths to achieve what it is you want to achieve, or whatever your level of success that you want to grasp at, right? So with this 10th house here, I was like, what do you want? What about the 10th house am I talking to the collective about? And we have the 9 of Coins in reverse. I double check. I really don't like reverse cards, but my deck is upright. And with this 9 of Coins here, it's telling me, collective, that we as a collective, or a lot of us in this collective, are going through like financial setbacks. Whether we're going through these setbacks because we're trying to look a certain way, portray a certain image, have our reputation, we are like allowing our reputation to be labeled by what we have, and Spirit doesn't want us to adopt that habit. Okay, so like 9 of Coins in reverse is like pretending that you care about people for money. Or this could be just low class behavior, shopaholics, just outliving your means. Okay, so we have Mother of Sticks and the grandchildren and the Mother of Coins at the bottom of the deck. When I see this at the bottom of the deck, this is telling me that you're stepping into a more successful, optimistic energy. You're going through some kind of healing that is boosting up your confidence, but also it's also allowing you to be more conscious of your spending, of your giving, of what you're nurturing. Like you're being freed of some kind of you've been liberated from some kind of financial lack is what I'm getting. You could be a high priestess or do some kind of light work with Miss Ida here on top of the deck. and Black Hermit. So yeah, you could definitely be into some kind of occult knowledge, root worker, something like that. You're meant to heal, bring happiness into the world, renew health. Alright, Spirit, tell me more about this Nine of Coins in reverse in the 10th house. Eight of Baskets. So yeah, like some of you, like when you get like overwhelmed, or you know, when you can't take care of certain things, you could like get into this energy, Nine of Coins in reverse, where you're just spending more than you have, like, or spending what you have on something short term or materialistic. You might feel like, I can't take care of the actual goals I want to take care of, so you know, I'm just gonna go just buy something I really want, or you know, do some retail therapy, something like that. But with this Eight of Baskets here, Four of Knives at the bottom of the deck, and Strength, I feel like this is something you're overcoming. I feel like this is something that you're currently healing from, and you're getting ready to walk away from this habit, gain some type of independence, because you see that some kind of habit that you're exhibiting when it comes to your finances is causing you to be in this lack mindset. That's what I'm getting. Alright, let's see. Spirit, tell me about the Nine of Coins in reverse. Tell me about the Nine of Coins in reverse for the collective. Entrepreneur. Deadlines. Vacation. And long denied. So, like, you could have a lot going on. You could be an entrepreneur, or you could be being called to be doing something on your own. Now is not the time to apply for a loan. Like, now is the time to do the work, because a loan isn't gonna fix whatever this issue is. Like, you have to do some kind of internal work first to flip this Nine of Coins right side up. Like, you may have other things that you need to be focused on with deadlines here. And entrepreneur, vacation. Like with vacation here, it's giving me, like, you may be in this need of needing a vacation. But right now, you could be in a place where you're unemployed. Your finances do not support a vacation. And Spirit is telling you, Spirit is like nudging you that the time for a vacation is going to come, but right now isn't it. This is what I'm getting from this energy. Tell me more about this Nine of Coins in reverse in the Eight of Baskets, Spirit. Tell me more about the Nine of Coins and the Eight of Baskets. Teacher. You have the ability to motivate others to strive to uncover their true potential. So that's that entrepreneur position. Consider careers in teaching, coaching, mentorship, or being a motivational speaker. You got Peacemaker at the bottom of the deck. You're being called to apply diplomacy and tact to a difficult situation. So, like I say, you could be in a very tough situation when it comes to your finances. And you could have learned a lot about money, or about the relationship you have with money. And now is the time for you to put that into a practice. Like, cut off certain behaviors, cut off like certain expenses, make a budget, whatever it is to get yourself out of this position. You got the rebel in reverse at the top of the deck. You're a trailblazer. You're meant to pave the way for future generations. Limiting beliefs are limiting your abundance. A lot of you are for sure outgrowing this mindset. Like, whether you're teaching yourself or just reading up on financial literacy, I feel like you are coming out of this energy, or spirit wants me to advise you how to come out of this energy, or that you need to come out of this energy. It's time for you to retreat or let go of these money habits that are keeping you from moving forward. All right, Spirit, can you tell me more about the 9 of Coins in reverse and the 8 of Baskets? Can you tell me more about the 9 of Coins in reverse and the 8 of Baskets? 9 of Coins in reverse, 8 of Baskets, 6 of Sticks. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You're going to be coming out of some kind of hardship. Maybe even recognized for helping others, for coming out of hardships. But you're definitely going to come into a place where you feel alive again. You feel happiness. You feel hopeful. That's coming in. As long as you keep the mindset that you can get through this. Sun of Sticks energy. You got the 7 of Knives. You're getting a new beginning, a new start to turn over this leaf. You got the Big Queen in reverse at the top of the deck. So we don't want the Big Queen in reverse. We definitely want her upright. But after the Big Queen in reverse, we have the 6 of Knives. So, like I said, right now you could be in this, like I said, and just like in this energy where you just don't feel fertile. You don't feel abundant. You don't feel like you're attracting. But like I said, you're moving into common waters. You're moving into a safer place where you're able to conserve and save for another day. This is just a moment. This is just a phase. All right, Spirit, tell me more about this 9 of Coins in reverse and 6 of Sticks. 9 of Coins in reverse and 6 of Sticks. There goes the Empress. Alright, Miss Robinson. So you have to, let go of a lack mindset. Let go of an addiction. Let go of people that that are like causing you to spiral financially. Daughter of Coins, 9 of Sticks at the bottom of the deck, 2 of Baskets. Like I said, just taking it a few steps at a time. Like, taking a few steps at a time. being mindful of your spending. Like I said, making an intentional budget, and like making purchases that are going to put you in a balanced situation. Like, this could be you and your person, or this could be just you. But like I said, like I feel like whoever this collective message is for, like some of you, you are going to be taking the necessary steps to get yourself out of this situation. Like, it's going to be tough with the 9 of Sticks here, but you've had enough of this merry-go-round with these finances. Like, you've had enough of that. And like I said, I'm not sure if you're coming into some kind of, like you're in some kind of partnership with someone already, or if you are, you know, getting into this partnership, or to another line of work that's going to put you in this Father of Coins energy, and bring in this wish fulfillment 9 of Baskets. But however way it's coming in, is coming. You got the Garden at the top of the deck. So yeah, it's time to close out some kind of cycle that you've been going round and round about when it comes to how you are using the energy of money. Spirit, tell me more about Miss Robinson. Tell me more about Miss Robinson. Thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions and addictions. We have consequences at the back of the deck, and chaos and recharge. So yeah, like right now you could be reaping the consequences of investing in the wrong cycles, making bad decisions, addictions when it comes to your money. Like, and it could have created a tower moment. But you're being asked to recharge, let go, and reset to overcome this hardship. Like, enjoy the vibes, enjoy today, and just take it as a lesson, you know? Take it as a lesson. Take these people as a lesson. Yeah, like, you're not trapped. You do have options. Forgive yourself, and move away from this Miss Robinson energy that's causing you these setbacks. Spirit, tell me, what's your advice on Miss Robinson? What's your advice on Miss Robinson? Advice for Miss Robinson. Past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Alright, sleep and rest at the bottom of the deck. Shadow work at the top of the deck. So it's definitely time to do some shadow work when it comes to your finances. Time to do a 30-day challenge. Force yourself to do something new for 30 days to form a new habit. Like I said, whether it's stopping, ceasing from stopping at the store every day, buying that $2 soda or that blunt or whatever it is that like you just gotta have every day. That medium fry from McDonald's, that burger, that coffee that you buy every day when you can make coffee at home. Like, continuing saying yes, feeding someone else habits when you could be doing better things for yourself with your money. And don't be in denial, okay? Denial to accept the situation, unhealthy cycles or addiction. So yeah, it's time to self-explore. It's time to get some rest. It's time to glow up. But before this glow up happens, like, you have to meet this shadow. You have to meet the shadow that keeps appearing every time you get to a certain spot with money. Why can't you get past that spot? Why can't we be in the 9 of coins upright? You know, enjoying the fruits of our labor, not using it to look a certain way. Like I said, I'm not talking to you just y'all, I'm talking to me too. Okay. Alright, any other advice for Miss Robinson? Challenge yourself. So yeah, they really want you to challenge yourself to do something different for 30 days, y'all. For us to do something for 30 days. I'm gonna think of my 30-day thing, and I'm gonna try and stick with it. Clean your energy, okay? Refuel your energy and reclaim your power. You're born to stand out. Again, that's that entrepreneur energy. Soulmate, the divine will provide you with love when you're ready. Get a card from the vice versa deck for final advice from Spirit, and then we will see who this is, who it's for, because this is a collective message, and I'll close it out. Alright, Spirit, can we get a final message of advice from you from this vice versa tarot deck? Final message of advice. I'll pull a spiritual card too. Final message of advice for the collective. Final message of advice for the collective. Final message of advice. Alright. We got the Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords with the Knight of Wands at the top of the deck. And the 7 of Pentacles at the top of the deck. So this is giving me that some kind of breakthrough is coming on, you know. But it's meant for you to seek out wherever this clarity is and don't avoid it, because you could end up going into something deeper, you know, putting yourself in an even more, like, in a deeper situation. Like this Knight of Wands, like, he is willing to go towards this lightning, not knowing what it's gonna bring. You know, very aloof. You know, just kind of like just oblivious to, like, just kind of feeling invincible. But we know in real life, it's no such thing as being invincible, truly. Okay? So, we don't want to go this way towards the tower. We want to take this advice and get clarity. What is it that we're doing? What is it that's causing us to repeat these same habits? Why are we seeing minimum growth? Okay. Let's read this Ace of Swords, and we're gonna get those last messages for y'all, and I'm gonna close it out for y'all, okay? I hope you enjoyed this message. I hope it gives you the clarity you need. But the Ace of Swords, this is that side, the back side. A sword is held aloft as the evening falls over the land. The person raising the sword stands with his or her back to a cold and forbidding mountain range. Overhead, an eagle carries a laurel wreath, symbol of supreme victory. So with that eagle, that's definitely giving me Scorpio energy. You know, we have Capricorn energy here. We have emotions like So like I said, this could definitely relate to any of my collective. The meaning is much the same on this side, with the added affirmation that your undertaking will be a success. The eagle is far seen and will be with you as you proceed, providing clarity and empowerment. And that's exactly what we need right now. We need clarity on what it is about the energy of money that keeps us at a stalemate. Okay, so we can push through and, not allow, money to dictate our life, but be able to use it as the energy it's meant to be used for, okay? All right, Spirit, give us something else on this Ace of Swords. Give us a spiritual message to close this out. Spiritual message to close this out. This one card. Okay, so if you have a spirit baby, if you're part of my spirit baby collective, that card that just flipped over was from that. It says they're worried about you and Daddy right now. So they're worried about your finances. They're worried about the decisions that you're making when it comes to your finances. So if you are part of my spirit baby collective, this message could be for you as well if you and your partner are experiencing, financial struggles right now. But the spiritual message we got is grounded, not gullible. Peace with boundaries, spiritual shark, don't test the heel. I may be soft-spoken now, but don't let the sage fool you. I am the lesson you wish you honored the first time. And honor the poor. Spiritual reciprocity, honoring guidance, sacred exchange. When someone lights your path, don't walk away in silence. Support is a seed, sow into what fed you. So this message related to you, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, let me know that I spoke to your soul. And grounded, not gullible. Remain, peaceful with your boundaries. Just know that you are spiritually protected, and don't let people test your healness, okay? Like, don't let people test you because they feel like you're soft-spoken or you're gonna let something ride by, Like, this is a practice. This isn't a religion where we are afraid to speak our truth or stand our ground on anything, okay? You are grounded. You're not gullible. Okay, let's see who this is for, and we're going to close this thing out. We're about at 30 minutes. So, who's this message for? Who's it about, Spirit? Who's this message for? Who's it about? Who's it for? Who's it about, Spirit? Traits about them. Who's it for? Who's it about? Traits about them. Who's it for? Traits about them. Who is it for? And traits about them. The month of July could be significant. Or a Cancer, Leo could be significant. Someone needs you to bail them out some type of way. Or could be how you feel right now. You could have met someone at the gas station. So this could be you and your partner that I was getting. His baby mama's a dark witch. Protect yourself. That baby mama could be the Pisces. Or Pisces could be significant. Who is it? Who's it about? Traits about them. Okay, somebody plays with their nose, so Dr. Robinson energy, lives in a hotel or a stable living connection, the letter C. Mama's boy, locks. Redhead. Nose ring. Cancer. Fast money. Unexpected screenshots. Gemini. Rocks. for. Alright, who is it? Who is it for? Traits about them. Who is this message for? Traits about them. April could be significant, or an Aries, Taurus could be significant. The letter M could be significant. A Haitian could be significant. Someone could have very dark skin. Someone could play homo, but they really down low. And his family isn't yours, okay? Or her family isn't yours, so you keep that in mind, collective. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this gives you the insight you needed. Let's see if we can get something on timing here. Can we get some divine timing for this spread, Spirit? Can we get some divine timing for this spread? Divine timing for this spread. Stay positive about it. Keep going with the flow of life. Let it happen organically. Stop rushing things, and very soon. Okay? Alright, so like I said, as long as you do the work, it'll happen. You know, the sooner it'll happen. Just do not continue to avoid the shadow. Okay? Time is still unknown, and have faith. So, you know, we'll check back into this collective hopefully next time, and very soon. Once we dive back into this energy, we can, you know, have, you know, a little bit more positivity, you know. But this is what I have for y'all. Wishing us all the best of luck that resonate with this message. And until next time, collective, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.